Good afternoon, everyone. Remember the eruptions Mount Etna in Italy? Ash traveling over the Great Lakes in the U.S. Mysterious cloud circles in Switzerland. Lumber prices adding $24,000 to a new construction home build. Why would that affect you? Well, if you're going to build a cattle panel greenhouse to protect your food as this volcanic ash starts to encompass the planet, that's going to add to your building cost as well. A new report reveals TikTok tracks you even if you've never made an account. To put this to the test, a Vice reporter downloaded and used the app but never created an account. He then submitted a GDPR request. What TikTok sent him was shocking. Everything from his IP address, what he searched online, what videos he watched, when he watched them, which were then shared with third parties like Facebook. Staying anonymous online so corporations can't track you is more important than ever. And the first step to doing so is using a VPN. You can head over to virtualshield.com, and in the download tab, I'm going to choose Firefox. And click Install Now to add the Virtual Shield add-on. It's just that easy. And get started with your free 30-day trial. Install it, click Connect. You'll see the shield turn from red to green. And you'll see how from my initial service provider, I was able to even change my IP. Virtual Shield Network protected. Go to virtualshield.com/adapt2030 or click the link in the description box below to get Virtual Shield today for 50% off and free for 30 days. And now, on with the video. And jumping over to Etna, the most spectacular eruption since the early 1990s? Beautiful lava displays. It looks like something straight out of a movie in the birth of the Earth a billion years ago. So I came across this article here, volcanic ash plume drifting over Lake Michigan from the colossal Etna eruption. The narrow ribbon, what you're seeing, that white streak that's running right almost through the center of Lake Michigan and off to the east, over tapering off in Ohio. If there's this much ash already from this small amount of eruptions, what happens when this thing continues to erupt for the next how many years? Grand solar minimum, increase in volcanic activity guaranteed every single cycle. So when volcanologists are putting quotes as, "This is pretty incredible," volcanic plumes over Lake Michigan, now that's a rare event, should send a huge signal flare into the sky like, whoa, 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 what's going on? And right on the heels of this, strange circles in the skies of Switzerland. Same days, atmospheric disturbance of some sorts. Almost looks like two of the rings from the Olympics, does it not? And you need to ask, what's causing this? And it could be electromagnetic anomaly. We're expecting electrified skies with more volcanic activity as we descend into this grand solar minimum. Not outside the realm of possibility for explanation. And Pinatubo, the very volcano that cooled our planet in the 1990s, in earnest, has been raised one level alert up. Pinatubo Volcanic Bulletin hasn't been this high and raised since the last eruption in the 1990s. Taal also showing uptick, but it's just real interesting that Pinatubo awakes once again. Now they're monitoring it. So with all the other things increasing in price, we've got food going up, petrol prices are increasing. So we need to really look at lumber prices. And yes, I understand a lot of people are moving to the countryside to get out of the madness in the city, building new homes. Because it's interesting. The suppliers and lumber mills are saying it's a supply chain constriction from something further upfield. And I'm like, well, the only thing further upfield is a chainsaw and a lumber lot. So everybody's making excuses why their prices are going up so much. But nonetheless, lumber has hit $1,000, which means you're paying $1 a board foot. Now looking at the lumber prices here from the beginning of 2020, you'd have been paying about 20 cents a board foot, and now it's up to $1 a board foot. So that's a 5x increase, but if you go back to 2018, you'll find that 3x increase comparatively. Now how does this fit into everything? Well, you're going to need to start building greenhouses to protect your food with all the ash in the air. This sums it up pretty well. the size of this home here, the amount of lumber packaged for this home. October, it was $18,000 to build this house with the lumber. January, it was $30,000. Well, not quite double, but getting close. And then look, that same lumber pack is $62,000 today, a 3x increase. But I want to take your eyes to this, cattle panels. These are pretty easy to build. And pricing for you here, $16 US will get you one of the panel pieces. There's 4 in a row there here in East Tennessee. $80 on the paneling that's folded over. That makes the hoop in the house, but now the lumber's gone up 3x. So moving forward, doing DIY projects for indoor vertical agriculture, protecting our food, and if the ash does continue to fall from other volcanoes, you're going to definitely have to move to a greenhouse to continue to grow your veggies. We are in such a conundrum right now. It's coming in from all sides. Please prepare yourselves. And the easiest thing to start with is going to be storable foods while you work out all the other unknowns and difficulties moving forward through this time. My Patriot Supply and Adapt 2030, the 2-week, the 4-week emergency food supply, as well as they have longer, larger kits for 6 months, 1 year, as well as the Mylar bags so you can pack some of your own if you've bought bulk elsewhere, and everything you need to get ready for these changes. That link's in the description box below. Help support the channel to do more research like this, as well as the links to all the stories and those great images of the volcanoes and the circular clouds. That's also in the description box below. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.